Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Falling behind 2-1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Brian Reynolds here. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw. Save. Barnhart too late with that one.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
And a pitch. And now it's filled up. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the righty deals. This one smacked out to left center. Happ makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting third.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Into center. Number 40 gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
You know, you translate on base percentage. It's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Ball to strike. And he takes a strike. One of the coolest moments of Marcus Stroman's career, Chris. He was the MVP of the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Team USA won gold. He took a no-hitter into the 7th inning of the championship game.
Really so awesome to see how guys buy into the WBC in spring training. They really take it seriously once they put on that USA uniform.
Got him. And that'll do it. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs coming up. Back here at Wrigley Field and towing the slab, Johan Oviedo. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
This to center field. Sawinski settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Ian Happ.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
One down, base is empty.
Nope, offering.
That one finds the zone. Now 3-2.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And he deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Could be extra bases. Corner around second, heads for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Corner at third with 2 away. Got him! Snap throw behind the runner.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Here at Wrigley Field, and now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Jack Sawinski.
Cap dances out of the way of that one. Next pitch off the plate, and now it's 3-2. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. To third might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And that's 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And now the right fielder, Josh Palacios.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The 2-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. That's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Slider misses outside. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And it's filled up. Matt Mervis waits on deck. That one hit to right. Palacios sizing this one up, and there's one away.
Batting 6. The first baseman,
Matt Mervis, the next Cub to hit. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
1 down. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. That's in there. That's strike 2. And now the count is even.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Mervis, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, great stop. The throw. Marcano tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. Going to count 1-2. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
That misses, and it's 3-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Next pitch is popped up. Mervis under it. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Tucupita Marcano.
Tucupita Marcano getting ready to hit. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind and the pitch. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cubs nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So up now for Chicago, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
And a 1-1. That clips the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Cubs are down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the top of the 4th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds. And the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The next offering misses. 2-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. So now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The kick, the 3-2. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. Reynolds rounds second, heads for third. And that's a double. Swanson with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 2-0.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of standing with mechanics.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Caught looking his first time up. Here's a 1-1. Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. And now the count filled up 3-2. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. And he's already singled in this game. McCutchen, the lead runner, out at second. Santana at first with no outs. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two now. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 1 so far. And the right-hander deals.
1 ball. Straight.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. One run across. Santana around third. cut off. Now a throw home. Safe at the plate. And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Josh Palacios, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. And that's outside. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Outside. Runner leads away at second. And there's the strike.
Okay.
Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Here's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. The pitch. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Went down on strikes his first time through. The wind of the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. The wind to kick the pitch. Suzuki tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And here it comes. And delivers outside.
2-1.
Just off the inside edge.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Three 1 is on the way. That one out to right. 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Suzuki leads off first with 2 down to the inning. next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pickoff throw. Suzuki dives back in safely. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds makes the catch, and that'll do it. Cubs leave one. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Jason DeLay.
Jason DeLay.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That one the other way. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The shortstop, Tucapita.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tucapita Marcano, the next Pirate to hit. And 1-2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
The pitch. And that's too high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The pitch. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. He legs it out.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's it for Marcus Stroman. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Hayden Wesneski.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
One gone, runner at first. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Next offering is in for a strike.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Marcano around third. He'll score. It's 5-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. So now 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snap throw.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Jack Sawinski digs in now. 1 for 2.
Sawinski.
Two and 1 now. 2 aboard. There's a strike. Next one misses. 3-2 now. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Next offering is down low.
You know, these Cubs being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Christopher Morel. In the air, center field. Sawinski settles under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Third baseman, number 1, Nick.
Here's Nick Madrigal. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates get a shutout on the mound.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.